John Koskinen. Allenn Sinai is chief economist at Decision Economics, a financial analyst company in Boston. He's got more than 40 years' experience watching debates over the US deficit. He doesn't expect there'll be a default either, but he is convinced that whatever happens, the US will lose its AAA credit rating.
I do think that no matter what, though, we will get downgraded. No matter what. And the reason for that is if you look at our process, you look at our fiscal position, you look at the way we've gone about doing this, and you look at the future fiscal problems of the United States that will not be solved by this particular round. And if you're a credit rating agency, you've got to downgrade the United States. I can objectively look back as a global investor, a global business person dealing with global firms and institutions, look at the United States objectively in a nonpartisan way and clearly say this is a fiscally irresponsible country and it is risky to own the credit of the United States. It does not justify a AAA credit rating. In all of these episodes, of which to me the United States is one of them, if you took the United States name away and looked at our prospects, our growth, our unemployment, our difficulties, our international account deficit, our lack of competitiveness globally, if you looked at our debt to GDP ratio, the ability to pay and how we're handling our problems, if you took the name U.S. off of it, we would look a lot like a lot of other countries, not quite as bad as Greece, because it took Greece 8 or 9 years to get to the point that Greece got to, but not that far away, and not that far away from some of the countries in Latin America that ended up defaulting and devaluing their currencies to get out of huge debt problems. Now, when these kinds of processes have gone on in other instances, you don't get a crisis all at once. It comes little by little, like an illness. You get some warning signs, some symptoms. You deal with it, not fully. It goes away for a while, then it comes back again. And if not really dealt with in a fundamental way, at some point, it becomes what we have seen happen in Greece, Ireland, Portugal, what we may see happen in Spain and Italy, in countries that have accumulated so much debt that they can't really pay it all back. So the trick is don't get all that debt, don't get in hock, don't get all that debt in place in the first place. It's too late now for a lot of countries.
You seem to be saying that it's the brand of America that's protecting it for now, but if the downgrade that you predict comes to pass, then that protective brand that makes America an attractive place to invest and a safe place to invest is going to be very badly damaged.
The U.S. brand is not anywhere near what it once was. What's the tangible evidence of it? It's the decline of the dollar. And that's where you first see the edge or the erosion of the credibility of a country in terms of its place in the world.